I'm going to go to the commissioner now. If what you're saying is that police officers in Atlanta who were fired last week by the chief were fired because they used tasers and the chief believes that that's equivalent to deadly physical force, I mean, that certainly isn't necessarily going to play in a courtroom. The questions that they're going to ask in a courtroom is, did the police think that they were being confronted with deadly physical force, and did they feel they needed to shoot this person? But beyond that, I want to read something from CBS 46 in Atlanta. They say officers administered a field sobriety test, which Brooks reportedly failed. When they attempted to make an arrest, a struggle ensued as Brooks resisted. So that's somewhat contrary, Commissioner, to what the lawyers were saying.
Yeah, well, that's because the investigation hasn't been concluded yet. In fact, the investigation just started. So it would be nice, before you fired them, before you got rid of them, before you bashed them in the press, like the mayor has done, you may want to conclude the investigation. But I want to touch on just one more thing, and this is what Dan was getting to, I think. That taser, although it may not be considered deadly physical force, anytime you have the ability to incapacitate a police officer with a taser, and then you can go for his sidearm, then, in my opinion, the officer has the right to stop you. And in this case, that's what they did.